For wedding celebrations in and around Northern California, the venue can really make all the difference in taking a party from ordinary to extraordinary. Surrounded by the gorgeous natural beauty of the Redwoods, the rolling hills of Humboldt County, the rippling waters of Mendocino County, and the solemnity of Del Norte County, Northern California is one of the most beautiful areas of the United States in which to tie the knot. So you should make sure that you're taking advantage of all that beauty by using the services of one of these incredible venues. We've assembled a list of the top wedding venues across Northern California. We hope that you and your partner use this list as an opportunity to consider the options before you figure out your wedding venue for your upcoming nuptials once and for all. Let's get started. 20 Mile House. 20 Mile House is a charming wedding venue nestled into the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Established in 1854, this 200-acre venue boasts a storied history and a great reputation, cemented with a vast array of honors and awards from major media outlets and wedding-centric publications. Up to 225 seated guests can be accommodated in the event space, and packages booked with this venue include setup and cleanup, floral arrangements, DJ services, sound and lighting equipment, and professional photography services. Monte Verde Inn. With only one event per day and all-inclusive packages, you'll host the wedding of the century at Monte Verde Inn. Pamper yourself and take photos in the getting ready suites as the professional staff takes care of the setup and breakdown of everything. The day of coordinator will ensure everything is smooth. And with a complimentary rehearsal, you'll have a perfect celebration. Monte Verde Inn features 6 private acres of romantic gardens, towering trees, a charming grove, rolling greens, and other postcard-worthy exteriors for 220 loved ones. The Georgian-style manor has original hardwood floors, crystal chandeliers, and antique decor for 80 seated guests. Feast on hors d'oeuvres, gourmet dinner, signature cocktails, and a custom wedding cake. Pageo Lavender Farm. Start your journey to forever at a gorgeous lavender farm. This award-winning wedding venue in Northern California offers sweeping views of the countryside for a breathtaking sight. With multiple indoor and outdoor locations, you can plan your ceremony and reception to fit your vision. Beyond well-manicured gardens, rows of purple lavender, and rustic buildings, the friendly and accommodating staff is ready to serve your needs. You can get ready in the bridal rooms and plan a rehearsal. Other wedding amenities include unique decor and furniture, large market umbrellas and space heaters, beautiful string lights, secure parking with an attendant, and more. You'll also receive tables, chairs, linens, and a complete setup and breakdown. Grand Island Mansion. Say yes to meticulous refinement and exquisite attention to detail when you get married at Grand Island Mansion. The riverfront setting offers magnificent charm with old-world opulence for your ceremony and reception. The shaded wrought iron gazebo is ideal for outdoor ceremonies, while the interior features a large ballroom, European-style billiards tables, the original movie theater, and enough space for 500 people. You'll receive exclusive use of the grounds as well as complimentary parking, rehearsal time, and bridal dressing rooms. The mansion event coordinator will help with everything, while the attentive staff help with setup and breakdown. Award-winning overnight accommodations are available and come with the utmost in excellence and world-class service in historic Italian Renaissance-style villas. Park Winters. Park Winters is one of the most elegant and luxurious wedding venues in Northern California, with accommodations for up to 200 seated guests on the premises, in a variety of indoor and outdoor event spaces. Located on an organic farm with endless vistas of the rolling greenery, this venue offers couples 10 hours of use of the event space with the gardens, which serves as a location for an outdoor ceremony, and an indoor event barn for receptions. They also offer event rentals, market lights, a sound system, in-house catering and bartending services, and more. Vintners Resort. Vintners Resort is one of the premier wedding venues in and around Northern California, with tons of event areas when it comes to both wedding ceremonies and wedding receptions. Ceremonies can be held outdoors in the Fontana Pavilion for up to 300 seated guests, or indoors in the Chapel Hall for up to 150 seated guests. Receptions can be held in the classic Rose Ballroom, the elegant setting of which can host up to 230 seated guests, including a terrace annex for extra space and a refreshing outdoor experience. The Cypress Room can be booked for more intimate parties of up to 60 seated guests, or 120 seated guests, including the Cypress Room Terrace. Wolf Lakes Park. Look no further than Wolf Lakes Park for a wedding venue that evokes utter elegance and sophistication, for wedding parties of all styles. Venue rentals include the services of a devoted event coordinator, rehearsal time, bride and groom private changing areas, and the choice of outdoor location between the lakeside setting and the garden setting. For receptions at Wolf Lakes Park, clients can receive use of the covered pavilion, setup and cleanup, event rentals, a full dinner provided by an in-house catering team, and so much more. Gardner Ranch. Say I do in the heart of Carmel Valley, where the rolling hills meet the river. You'll enjoy exclusive use of the Gardner Ranch, including the modern clubhouse, spacious patio, and multiple gorgeous ceremony locations. Amenities include wireless internet, bocce ball, croquet, horseshoes, swimming pools, a fire pit, and on-site parking. Your rental comes with chairs, tables, wine barrels, canvas market umbrellas, poolside patio furniture, landscape lighting, and more. Get ready in the private bride and groom prep areas as the professional staff take care of setup and teardown. Gardner Ranch has overnight accommodations like the Carriage House or River Cottage for an escape from the rest of the world in a rustic haven. Terra Gallery and Event Venue. With 2 diverse levels of 24,000 square feet, you'll adore the unique ambiance of this top wedding venue in San Francisco. The upper level has Brazilian cherry hardwood flooring, white gallery walls, charming artwork, 20-foot soaring ceilings, floor-to-ceiling windows with blackout opportunities, and enough space for 725 standing guests, or 400 seated. Mer, the lower level, has inlaid glass tile bars, a built-in oak stage with lighting, and hardwood floors for 200 seated or 700 standing. The second floor has an attached outdoor area, which can tent up to 300 guests. Enjoy a delicious sit-down dinner and full bar service, as well as vintage theater chairs, optional valet, and Bose sound systems. Depend on the helpful staff for superb attention to detail. Olympia's Valley Estate. Fall in love with an organic farmstead and event venue for your big day. Olympia's Valley Estate in Petaluma offers a beautiful ceremony site by weeping willows overlooking a stunning pond. Host a memorable cocktail hour behind the 1865 Victorian home with an on-site brick oven. The entire first floor of the estate is ideal for getting ready and taking pictures, while a separate groom's cottage is great for relaxing. You'll know your celebration will be perfect, thanks to a rehearsal before the big day. The property manager will ensure your wedding is flawless from start to finish. This family-owned and operated venue lets you bring your vendors for catering and BYOB. Bodega Bay Secret Gardens. For over 40 years, this picturesque Northern California wedding venue has been a favorite for couples. With over 2 acres of willow gardens, rambling briars, and wooded wonderlands. These enchanting gardens are simply perfect, with wispy ferns, beautiful flowers, secret bridges, and emerald greens. You and your guests will love the Japanese maples, cherry trees, and other towering redwoods in this truly idyllic setting. The large covered dining pavilion is ideal for dining, while there's another large dance deck. 2 redwood bars come with bench seating. The rustic kitchen has a stone grill and rotisserie. New additions include the groom's dressing room and the bird nest, a lover's getaway for getting ready for private moments. Waterfall Lodge and Retreat. A laid-back luxury retreat with 80 acres is exactly what you want for your Northern California wedding venue. Nestled in a lush redwood forest in the majestic Santa Cruz Mountains, the Waterfall Lodge features 19th century reclaimed barnwood, beveled glass doors, and boasts of rustic charm and historic beauty for 150 people. The Redwood Cathedral and Mother Tree at the High Meadow Camp have 1,000-year-old trees. You'll have endless picture opportunities, from the circular set of redwoods called a fairy ring, to the elaborate balconies and countless nature paths. Beyond the sunny meadow and spectacular lodge are 32 amazing cabins for overnight accommodations. You can invite your own vendors for catering. The Pearl. One of the most unique wedding venues across Northern California and beyond, the Pearl boasts an industrial chic style that will benefit all couples who plan their weddings at this lovely event space. This venue boasts a 31-foot reclaimed cedar ceiling with skylights, under which a variety of event areas sit with full bar service, full-scale catering kitchen, in-house lighting, and a 450-square-foot entryway. A rooftop bar is also available for bookings at the Pearl, with endless vistas of Dogpatch, the Bay, and the Oakland Hills, as well as a rooftop garden, Italian porcelain tile floors, catering area, skylights, bistro string lights, and more. Saratoga Springs. Have a one-of-a-kind outdoor celebration nestled away in the Santa Cruz Mountains, at Bay Area's oldest continuously operating picnic facility. Saratoga Springs has been family-owned and operated since the 1800s. You'll love the towering redwood trees, flowing creeks, and fresh air in the natural outdoor setting. From well-manicured lawns to giant arch bridges, you'll have numerous photo opportunities. The dedicated catering team will create a custom menu to satisfy your tastes. Thanks to the beautiful ambiance, helpful staff, and tasty catering, your loved ones will rave about your memorable wedding forever. Ask about using the Creekside Room, with Wi-Fi, AV equipment, and more for rehearsals, getting ready, and other needs, as well as guest capacity. We hope that this list of the top wedding venues in the greater area of Northern California has helped you and your partner get a better idea of the sheer excellence and magnitude of options for wedding venues in your local area. This list represents only the very best in the business. Venues that lend an atmosphere of romance, love, and natural beauty to wedding celebrations of all styles, shapes, and sizes. Now that you have browsed this list, there should be nothing stopping you from reaching out to one of the venues on this list and seeing if they have any availability for your upcoming wedding festivities. There's no time like the present to make that line of communication. So, with all of this said, we wish you tons of luck as you and your partner embark on this crazy, wild, lovely process with one another.